Wait, I want to know what Anthony Fantano thinks of um, the whole OJ and PlaqueBoyMax situation.
Hey everyone, Plaquethany Boy Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. And today we are doing a little bit of a slight detour on this channel, talking about some prime time streamer drama. Though I do promise I think this is at least a little bit connected to the music world, given that it involves one PlaqueBoyMax.
Have you seen the Lacey clip? Are you talking about the one where he's in the wheelchair and he's with Tota and Ray, and he's like racist towards Ray, telling him to go make some fried rice or something like that, and like putting on this stereotypical caricature of Asian people. Are you talking about that one, or is there like another clip? I'm gonna let this play out till
Just a very successful streamer in his own right, but also a music producer, a Grammy-nominated producer at that. And while there has been a lot of debate around Max's legitimacy in the music space in terms of how good his music is, and
no, where Lacey gets pulled. I haven't seen that. No, I have not seen that yet. That happened? There was a lot of things going on at Streamer University, so there was really not a whole lot to catch up on. But honestly, now that I'm sitting with this whole PlaqueBoyMax and OJ thing, yes, he was going to get talked to about the whole thing. But like, did it really need to be said on stream? And coming from somebody that's like, oh, I'm not online much. So I didn't know if the whole thing hit close to home to him. Like, I know the chat has been saying a lot of things about it to him, but if it's coming from somebody who is supposedly your friend, right? And I went into this take on one of my other streams, but if you're supposedly a friend of his, and you're just like, yo, I'm so excited to see you. He was excited to see OJ because he's all swagged out, even though he looks like PlaqueBoy Baddie. Like, at this point, people should not say what other people are saying. OJ was only there to chase clips, and he got his clip. He got his clip from doing that.
he entered into the music industry and how long he's going to last. The guy is clearly going nowhere anytime soon.
She was playing victim when she was in the wrong. Lacey didn't deserve the disrespect that he got, and I didn't see the disrespect that he got, but I've heard it. There's a lot of clips of Lacey getting disrespected. Also, other people getting disrespected. Yeah, I don't like it when people who are known to be in the wrong to play victim. Like, and he wasn't even, and Ojay Suave, he wasn't even going to apologize. Like, he's like, yeah, I know I shouldn't have said anything, but I'm not going to apologize for it. I'll let God judge me. My brother. God doesn't even judge. Like, God really doesn't judge, you know? It's how you are internally. Like, I'm not much of a Christian, but, like, you just gotta follow morals based off of your beliefs and, like, who you are as a person. You can't just choose to be good because somebody is telling you to be good. You gotta be good because you want to be good, you know? Like, everybody has a place in life to be good. And if you make a mistake while being good, you can always apologize for it and make it up in any way. Streamer University is bad because why are we bullying other popular creators or even small creators that are trying to have fun? See, that's the thing. Like, there are other people out there that will take it as jokes, but there are some people who won't take it so lightly, I do get judged, and it does affect me, yes, but it just depends on what you do with it afterwards. Like, you can't just get your get back or anything like that. You got to be at peace. You got to accept the fact that people are going to judge you. However, it does not give people the right to judge. Nobody's perfect.
And he's only trying to push even further into his own potential solo career, and was even on stage at Rolling Loud not too long ago performing. Now,
he does need
as
to
a
enforce
part of
rules.
Putting himself out there more as a solo artist, of course, Max has been reinventing himself a little bit. And if you're somebody who is, normal, you see some of the stuff he's been doing to kind of, put a new spin on the way he is perceived in the world.
Now, I don't like the fact that he used the word normal. Because nobody's normal. Like, we all have our flaws. And that's what makes us human. But here nor there. Let's continue.
Putting a diva tattoo on his ribcage, wearing a wig. Yeah, you see this stuff in 2026, post an era in the 2010s when you had artists who were out here wearing dresses, wearing their hair long. Even figures like Lil Uzi Vert not too long ago put it out into the world that they preferred to go by they, them pronouns. If you can easily recall all of this recent context and history, PlaqueBoyMax doing these things is honestly pretty non-controversial, really tip of the iceberg stuff when it comes to reinventing yourself and playing with gender a little bit. However, there are some fans in Max's audience, individuals in the hip-hop space, and of course the streaming space, that have not been quite as forgiving about this behavior. Which brings me to this clip of Max, unfortunately, in a very embarrassing display, getting pressed by Ojay Suave at a streamer university event, where he starts telling Max that he's concerned for the way that he's kind of moving in the world, overemphasizing this.
Yeah, he wasn't wrong for saying it to him, but he could have done it off stream. Not in front of tens of thousands of people. Like, if he was genuinely concerned, he wouldn't use it for, like, clips and stuff like that. Or controversy. Or clout. It doesn't matter. Being rude gets you nowhere in life. And it's sad that we live in a world where people think that being rude will get you anywhere in life.
Persona as a means of getting clicks and attention, but then it starts to get really weird, really awkward, and really dark really quick.
You're a diva? Why you want to be a diva? On some flash. Why you want to be a diva? Some flash.
He gave him a good answer on some fly shit. I'm not gonna lie, he looks so fly. Like, it's fly. I like that. That's being comfortable with yourself. That is not being fragile about your masculinity, You can dress however you want. Clothes are made for humans. They're not made for, like, specific genders. You can wear whatever you want. I could pull up on my next stream wearing a tutu and a blouse for all I care. You could dress however you want. Sure, people are going to bat their eyes, but who cares?
Man, you need holy oil, right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church bath.
That's what I'm saying. People need to think before they speak. I'm going to keep pausing this. I'm sorry about that.
Right? I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you're getting your clips.
Yeah.
You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've been at this. But you are not a diva. Divas bend over. I don't think you bend over. You're not the little boys in Clover. You're not Tota. You're not a diva. You are a grown man.
He's over here doing a rap battle to him, saying, "You're not Dota, you're not this, you're not that, you're not rhymes like this, I'm bold, I'm eager, she's loving my demeanor, I just did streams in Malibu and I'm seeing shit so clearer." No, you're not even a rapper. You're just saying things. You're just saying things, bro.
PlaqueBoyMax, not PlaqueBoy Bati, not PlaqueBoy Oz. Are you gonna tell your son that you are a diva? Daddy, what's diva? Hey, get the fuck out of here. That is an abomination, Max. I am not proud of you.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at Bio.
Damn it.
I feel really bad for Max there. Like, to be put in that position is insane. And working through all...
No, he's sitting here saying that it's abomination when he's over here dressed like a freaking... Like, he's over here dressed like grandma curtains. Like, you cannot be talking about looking like an abomination when you're dressed like grandma curtains.
Different accusations. It's one thing, I think, to observe somebody kind of growing their platform and getting more famous from the outside and maybe observing that, like, okay, maybe you're getting lost in the fame a little bit and I should say something or give you a bit of a nudge or have a check-in, possibly privately, just to make sure you are still there and you still have, like, you know, some self-awareness and you're down to earth. That kind of conversation,
Yeah, Max doesn't know how to put on a fit. Like the wigs, I messed with the wigs. I'm not gonna lie. Like the Prince looking wig, I messed with that. The blonde one when he was supporting Norway, I didn't really care for that much. But if he's comfortable with it, I'm cool with it. You know.
Dialogue, I think, is completely understandable. Totally normal, not out of line in any way. But this OJ guy is obviously very much not doing that. He's putting on a show here, desperately trying to get a clip in front of the cameras rolling, and starts to overinflate this wearing of a wig and this diva tattoo into something that Max's parents need to be concerned about.
Like it's a fire tattoo. Like I didn't know it said diva, but it's still a cool tattoo, you know?
That his future hypothetical children need to be worried about. He needs to be worried about Max's sexuality on top of that, because what is a diva? And then on top of all of that, to make a Diddy comparison? A Diddy comparison? As if tattooing yourself with the word diva or possibly being gay, maybe bisexual, is on.
Kai needs to get this together, because if he wants this streamer university to be successful, you need to set boundaries. Honestly, he's done enough. He's done enough with the streamer university as is. But I feel like there needs to be a no bullying, like a bully intolerance type of thing. Like, especially for big streamers, because we don't know how these big streamers are going to handle getting this criticism from close friends. Like I'm not going to criticize it, but it gets to a point where it's like, you know, where's that supporting area? I feel like if I was there, or when I get there, it depends. It's only a matter of time when I get selected. But if I'm there, I will treat everybody as family, you know? Not to, like, be like a cringe little, like, oh, yes. But, yeah, I would treat everybody with respect. Because we all need respect in this life. Just a, hi, how's your day going? How's the stream? You know, like, it's good to have peaceful, great connections with people, you know? Like, I've seen more tears during this streamer university than last year's. An unbelievable amount of crying. Not happy tears, like genuine sadness.
Level as being like, a sexual and physical abuser and sex trafficker, having these crazy freak off parties where who the hell knows what the hell is going on. To treat those things as if they are the same thing, you have to have completely lost your mind, which this dude very clearly obviously has just by the look of him, because it's hilarious that he's approaching Max in this
When I watched this, he had this, like, I don't know what you would call it. It's like this psychosis, just this weird mental space, you know? Like, he had this, like, weird aura about him. It almost seemed demonic. Like, it wasn't like D stands for demon. You're not a diva, you're a demon. Like, not like that level of demon. Like, genuinely, just like an energy vampire. I remember going to my little sister's elementary school, and there was this thing, don't be an energy vampire. Energy bus driver. That's what it is. Energy bus driver versus an energy vampire. I can't believe I'm discussing elementary school things on a stream, like, made for, like, mostly adults. Like, especially with a concept of it being mostly adults, you know? Like, I don't want to talk about that, but, like, it just needs to happen. Like, we need to be more energy bus drivers.
To press him about the way he's presenting himself to the world, how confused he must be. How are you going to make Max feel bad about the way he dresses and what
Like, it was
he has
weird
on his skin when you look like a randomized Sims character? You look like you were in a cyberpunk rave in the 80s and then the backrooms misremembered you. It's crazy because this dude's fit, his whole look, his whole energy would easily get him pressed in the same exact way in certain contexts.
Yeah.
Like, there are tons of spaces in the 90s or the 2000s or even today. If he were dressed exactly like this, he would have dudes coming up to him being like, what the fuck are you wearing? And before we get to Max's words on all of this, again, this is also weird.
They would be calling him a demon.
Not only is this man completely oblivious to how weird he looks in comparison to Max in this moment and how flamboyant his outfits are in comparison to the norm, but this viewpoint acts in complete ignorance to the past 10-15 years of popular fashion and culture, especially with respect to queer people in fashion, and is a total violation of respect toward people who just want to live their own lives how they want to live them in terms of how they dress, whatever tattoos they want to get, their sexuality, etc. It's just so hilarious to me to see somebody who is trying to be so eccentric, so outlandish, so desperate to get attention by looking a fool, and yet you want to make other people feel as insecure as you do by throwing your jock meathead opinions at them because in your view they're not acting normal according to you. So as soon as PlaqueBoyMax kind of got a sense of how ridiculous this non-dialogue that was happening.
Hold on, let me show you something real quick. I'm absorbing what the video is saying, but I need to show you something that I think this dude looks like. This you, OJ? Plaqueboy Diva! Come on. Like, let's be for real. Mr. Plaqueboy Body.
Was he kind of hightailed it out of that situation and had some thoughts in the immediate aftermath of this. Here are some of those.
You know, the reason I turned the camera back on is because I want to be real with y'all. I don't give a fuck what's wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Y'all niggas is wild. You're corny. And you just think how the next nigga think. You don't have your own mind, bro. Shout out that nigga Wardrobe. Because Wardrobe's himself, bro. No matter what anyone say. And they hate on that little nigga, but you're a genius, bro. Super smart, you funny, I'll fuck with it, you cool. You might joke, but you would never disrespect me. Niggas coming up to me saying, yo, bro, are you scared Wardrobe gonna touch you in the night? No!
Got that Wakanda hair, that's crazy. But yeah, Wardrobe, at first, I really didn't care for him. Like, I just thought he was, like, messy for real. But, like, seeing him in Streamer University, and, like, seeing how much of a caring soul he is off camera, and not off camera, But, like, out of that character, you know? It really made me respect him. Like, he is a respectable dude. Like, I like him. He's pretty cool now.
He's a person, bro. He's a fucking human, bro.
Here's how I got my contacts.
And there's another ad. Great.
And he also had some things to say on stream the following day as well, I believe, and we have a clip of that too.
Why can't we just uplift each other? It's joking, and then it's, damn, you attacking my character when every day niggas is telling me to kill myself because I'm putting on a wig. And you know what that type of shit shows me? Damn. Imagine what LGBTQ been going through for years, bro. Just because I put on a wig, that's how I choose to portray myself. Why kick me down?
Yeah, he's a real one. Yeah. Like, he's just being himself. He's secure with himself.
Compare me to somebody who has harassed and harmed people in the real world when all I do is spread love, positivity. I don't believe you for that. I don't want to have a conversation with you because if you didn't get this backlash, you wouldn't feel bad. If the comments were like most of any comments to any other video talking about me, which is, yeah, this Max nigga, he's on the loose end. He pushing weird shit to kids. He's an oddball. So no thanks, bro. I wouldn't like to have a convo with you. But I don't wish any ill will on anybody. And I wish you the best in your journey and your success. And I don't wish any hate on OJ because he doesn't deserve that. He's a human being just like me. We're all finding our way.
There you have that. And sure, while it is true, you could make the argument that what Max is saying in terms of like how LGBTQ people must feel getting pressed in a similar way, and that observation being pretty plainly obvious, I think this whole discourse is a sign, again, of how much we have regressed at this point in some aspects, because this is not a conversation we should have to be having again in 2026. It's weird how many people are just like not on the same page right now. And how everyone's just like,
this whole situation reminds me very much of 2021 when Lil Nas X did the whole Satan stuff and like, you know, did all that. It was art. It wasn't him saying he believes in Satan and stuff like that. He was raised in an entirely Christian family. They're only putting this demon and like, oh, he supports Satan label on him because he was gay. He's gay. Like, they're only putting that label on him because he's gay. Like, it doesn't even matter, you know? Like, I know Satanism is like a weird topic to get into, but I did my research on it. Like, it's not even worshiping Satan himself. It's more like a believing in yourself type of thing. I love learning about religions. I love educating myself. That's really it. I believe there is a God out there. I don't know what to believe, like, in regards to who it is. So I just go down the Christian route. And like the more traditional Catholic Christian route. But I still have the belief that I'm only doing good because I'm choosing to do good. Not because God's telling me to do good. Like, I know I'm not the perfect person to be preaching about this. Like, I made mistakes. But it really, at the end of the day, we're all one love. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all have our imperfections that make us human.
Off into their own closed-minded, stupid ideas, and someone can't, I don't know, call themselves a diva without making some insecure idiot feel some type of way. At the end of the day, I hope PlaqueBoyMax doesn't like feel weird about any of this stuff long term, and that this doesn't stop him from sort of defining his music career and himself in whatever way that he wants. Because truth be told, as awkward as that moment was, OJ kind of got mogged there. PlaqueBoyMax wasn't doing anything other than just like standing there looking completely normal and sensible. Meanwhile, this OJ guy, his cortisol levels were spiked. Let's be honest. Let me know if yours are in the comments. I'm sure you will. Over here next to my head is another video you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, PlaqueBoyMax.
But yeah, I think he had some solid takes. But you know.